Thank you so much for joining me and for joining each other. As soon as you're ready, you're invited to open your eyes. Michelle, are there any questions today?
What do I do when my thoughts keep spinning and I keep having arguments with people in my head?
When you listen to something in your head that does not feel like it comes from open and doesn't nurture you, you have the ability to say, this is not the voice of wisdom, this is the voice of pain, and it's not nurturing me. Why am I speaking like this inside my head like that? And maybe I have some unexpressed stuff. And how to work with it is to find ways to express yourself so you don't feel like this pressure cooker inside your head. But what you could do more than that is don't listen to the content like it's wisdom. Not everything that goes in your head over and over and over again has wisdom about it. Sometimes it's a voice of wound. Sometimes it's a voice of helplessness. So I say do subterranean listen. Take it one level lower and just kind of listen to that. And see why all this negative and spinning things are in your head. Maybe you need nurturance. Maybe you need to find a way to expand. Maybe you're just used to dialogue with yourself this way. Maybe just mute the content and listen to your emotional, physical, sensation. Try to hit it through another place. If you say no to the content and you say, I can't listen to the content and I have to find a way to get out of here, there's so many ways. The one thing that keeps you there is that if you just allow it to happen and listen to it like this is your life. Turn on some music, listen to music, anything but that. And find a way to heal the hungry, painful, cranky person inside you, because they need a hug, but they don't need to be on the front page of your newspaper.
Okay, so somebody else just asked, I'll sum it up a little bit. She basically said that she keeps falling asleep in all meditations, the ones here, the ones on her own, and she feels frustrated because she used to get a lot of messages, etc., out of meditation, and now she doesn't know why she's experiencing this.
She's experiencing this because she may be experiencing a sense of deep relaxation, or maybe she just wants a spirit to open and the human to not be there. Maybe she's not getting enough rest, and that's a moment where she feels very relaxed, and that's happening. Maybe there's some resistance of connecting with higher vibration. It could be all of the above, and maybe a couple of aboves. So if you really want to try to stay awake, then you could try meditating standing up. You could try meditating moving. You could try meditating in a position that's not so easy for you to go to sleep. And then and if you choose to do that, like almost like run interference from what naturally happening to you, just listen and see the process that happens to you. Maybe you just want to go to sleep, and then with the place that wants to go to sleep, try to dialogue with it and see why. What's the deal? What are you hiding from? Or maybe you're just tired. I don't believe in meditating lying down unless one doesn't feel well. I believe in meditating in a way that you're like that, and the head never touches anything unless it's a floor meditation. And I love meditation standing up and movement meditation. That's most of how I meditate, I think. I don't count how I meditate the most because I meditate a lot. So, yeah, try to go to a position that you can fall asleep in and see what happens and learn the situation.
Somebody asks if we're encountering negative, judgmental, critical voices in our circles of family and friends. Does this mean we are externalizing our own inner turbulence and not coming from a place of open?
Maybe. Yeah. Sure. I always say that, change your state of being, change how you relate to what's around you and see if it doesn't affect it. I even bet people money. I know I'm not very spiritual, just for the point of it. Yeah. See if changing your state of being will change the state of being of everyone around you. And if they don't, you will change how you relate to them and it won't disturb you anymore. The choice to stop fighting and stop saying, if I only had people that were good enough, I could be good, is a choice that you reach once you mature the understanding that this kind of work never works. So, yeah, changing your inner experience will change the way around you. And remember, it's not what's happening to you, it's how you relate to it that makes a difference. Yeah, and that's connected to your state of being. And how much you manifest your world with your state of being is a huge, big discussion. And my answer is whatever you feel and believe, I'm right there with you. It's not one answer. Yeah, thank you. Any other questions? One last short one.
Um, oh no, someone just wanted me to say that they felt so much love coming through you today. It was so heartwarming. I felt like breaking down before entering meditation. Now I have more strength to continue. And she wrote, please share. So,
Oh, that's so sweet. Whoever wrote that, it warms my heart. And I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you. So I'd like to close our encounter today with another short meditation. I invite us all to go in meditative state, either open or closed eyes. Heart. And clarity. Where can we find clarity? So you feel your heart and then just expand out, kind of like a sun, like a light beam, and feel that precious heart vibrating and it's shimmering, and then expanding your presence at the same time until you feel that you are part of a much bigger presence than your daily nuts and bolts. And there's something about that space that's very simple and very clear and very refreshing. And then there's the heart and that expandant, refreshing. And you breathe it. And feel the compassion and the love and the remembrance that you're so much bigger than your ego. Ego equals what you know about yourself, about life, and about everything. The oceans and the mountains and all of the dimensions and the stars and everything within you is what you are. And there's the heart. And there's the glory of your presence. So now can you listen? Listen to this preciousness of this moment. Listen to yourself. Listen to me, to her, to them, to humanity from that space. You see how you hear something completely different when you're here? If we hear that, if we live that, we can with the grace manifest that. Speak that. Taking a deep breath. Exhaling with sound if you have it. And as soon as you're ready, you're very welcome to open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today and for joining each other. So much love. Take care.